Hello. Good day and good to be with you. During these Sundays of ordinary time, the church gives us, for the Cycle A, Matthew chapter 5. 2 Sundays ago we had the Beatitudes, which stands in sharp contrast to the sort of flagship statement of the Old Testament, the Ten Commandments. Then this past Sunday, the statements, "You are the salt of the earth, you are the light of the world," really basically say it's who we are, who we become. That's really important. It's not just simply a certain set of actions, as it was in the Hebrew faith of long ago. Continuing in that same vein, Matthew chapter 5 then talks about the contrast of what was required in the Old Testament faith versus what more is required in the New Testament faith. It's, so to speak, the Ten Commandments and much more. He starts off with the commandments. Whoever obeys and teaches, I'll expand it to God's will, is the one who is seen as the greatest. And then he takes the commandments. Whoever kills. No, what's more important, he says, it's not just simply your physical action. It's your interior and exterior attitude, your anger, your mode of attack. Even though it's not physical, it's still that you're attacking. If you say you fool, then you're held accountable because you are attacking the person verbally. If we have difficulties and our neighbors have complaints against us, we need to be reconciled with them. As also if God has complaints about us, we need to be reconciled with Him. Next, it's not just physically committing adultery, sexual sins, but by our looks, by our thoughts, we can commit sin sexually. And moving on, if your body leads you to sin, well, what does it mean to bring a healthy body into hell? It's much better if you had less than a healthy body, less than a full body, and you went to heaven. There you receive eternal reward versus eternal punishment. There is no divorce and remarriage. We mean God, who is the God of love, requires us to be faithful in our commitment of love. Speech should be truthful, not just simply oath. An oath makes it truthful, and every other speech is somewhat truthful. But all speech should be truthful. What the Lord is pointing us to is a religion and responsibility of the whole person. Not just this action or that action, or avoiding that bad thing and avoiding the other bad thing. But it's the whole person we are, the whole person we are becoming. United with the Lord, growing always, maturing in our faith, so that daily we become more His son, more His daughter, in His image and likeness. It's thought, word, and deed. It's who we are. Are we the person the Lord wants us to be, or are we something else? God's will for us is the measure, not just this commandment or that particular issue. It's the whole person that must go to the Lord as the Lord wants us to be, or as something else. So let us prepare for the judgment each and every day, knowing that we must measure up to what the Lord wants us to be. the loving God who attracts us with his goodness, who unites himself to us to make us his person, deeply, fully, totally. Thank you very much.